Hello, my name is Madison Franca, and I'm going to be talking about the lesson model for directed discussion from the Teaching Reading Sourcebook on page 733. First, I'm going to use a mini activity to start instruction with my students to help them get warmed up to discussions and understand the mechanics of discussions. I would do a mini activity of what came first, the chicken or the egg, and I would use prompted vocabulary to help them exercise the use of academic language. It is important to incorporate prompted rules and prompted vocabulary into discussion, as it allows students to exercise their academic language and understand the aspects of language comprehension. It can also build their language comprehension skills, which in turn develops stronger reading comprehension skills. For my prompted vocabulary for the mini activity of what came first, the chicken or the egg, I used vocabulary words such as descendant, Jurassic, and amniotic. I used descendant because from what research I have gathered, the eggs from chickens are descendant of the Jurassic period. The eggs are descendant from dinosaur eggs, which then puts me into my next vocabulary term, Jurassic, which involves the dinosaur period. And then amniotic, I use that because the types of eggs that chickens lay are amniotic eggs that are hard-shelled. By prompting students with the proper vocabulary, they can strengthen their academic language. In discussion of this model, directed discussions have the benchmarks in having the ability to focus on the content of the text through teacher-guided discussion and to be able to interpret with text meaning to recognize the intentions, bias, and fallibility of the authors. This aligns with the Alabama ELA Standard 3.1a, as the students are contributing their ideas from the text to engage in discussion with their peers while using teacher-guided rules and academic language as they are utilizing text content. This model supports reading comprehension and also connects to the aspects of language comprehension, as discussions test reading comprehension and utilizes academic language, and prompted vocabulary can help with language comprehension. For my activity for the lesson model, I would use green eggs and ham as an example. I would read aloud green eggs and ham and then have my students break off into a paired share reading and then have them read it by themselves. 3 different times they would read the story. Then I would put all of my students together in a circle with me in the center and discuss the prompted rules, such as only utilizing academic language and using the prompted vocabulary that is given to them. I would give them the following discussion questions. Discuss why Guy I Am doesn't like green eggs and ham, and also what changed his mind. Then, after that discussion, I would ask them, why do you think Sam I Am insisted on him trying the green eggs and ham? And again, I would reinforce that the students utilize academic language. I think that this would be a great way to test their reading comprehension, as Guy I Am turns out to love green eggs and ham, and the story explains why. And it also shows Sam I Am's persistence in why he needs to try the green eggs and ham. Though it's not very in-depth on why, it still is enough for students to be able to discuss and also give their own open-minded opinions while utilizing academic language. Thank you.